she said she was going to do them again, but she did 3 braids to every bead this time. Okay. So that's why it's thicker. That's why they look like they're thicker braids.
Was it the blue? Was it the glue?
Yeah.
That rhymed.
What's the blue with the glue? Okay, Bluey. What the fuck? Yeah, but you have nothing to worry about, dude. You're going to go to your thing. You're going to go to your summons. You're going to be fine.
Right? Oh, I mean, like, if I pull this fast one, I'm worried that it may change the outlook. Right. They took me to search my card illegally.
Yeah.
And if I throw that at them, the attorney may try to find something else to pin on me. Like, I technically have weapons on me.
Yeah.
Legally, I'm not supposed to have any weapons when there is cannabinoids present.
Okay, well, just go in there with what you have already going. You're not, and you're not going to have anything. It's not going to affect you. You're going to get what's it called? You're going to be perfectly fine. You're going to be just like, it's just going to be like a slap on the wrist or whatever.
I hope.
That's all it's going to be. Because it's your first offense. You're a military soldier. You are an ex-soldier.
Yeah.
So you had not even anything on you, and you weren't high at the time you had them, so you're good.
Right.
I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but dude, I think what they were trying to do was trying to scare you. That's what they were trying to fucking do.
Well, that's what I think too, but I've looked more and more into these female attorneys, and it's going to sound sexist on some levels, but a lot of these female attorneys in Minnesota, they get a power trip when there's a male that they can make examples of.
Yeah, but dude, you've got to understand, you weren't high, okay? So first of all, you weren't on it. Mm-hmm. Second of all, it could have just been in your car. You didn't say that, did you say that they were yours?
The mushrooms?
Yeah.
Yes, I did say they were mine.
Okay, so they were yours, but they were in your car.
Yeah.
But you weren't high on them at the time.
No.
Now, if you were fucking blazed out of your fucking ass, then they would have thrown you in jail.
Yeah.
And that would have been fine. This, all they're doing is trying to fucking scare you because they think you're a young kid. They think that, this will scare you straight and not make you do it ever again. But the thing is that you got me to scare you straight. I'll fucking scare you straight and tell you not to do it again. Mm-hmm. But the thing is that dude, you need to fucking just, take what you get, and it won't even be anything that bad. Because look how long they're drawing it out to. They drew your case all the way out this far. A whole year. If they wanted you that bad, they would have done it sooner. And that's what you gotta understand. You gotta understand. Mm-hmm. You are not gonna get anything that's gonna happen to you other than just like a slap on the wrist. And if it goes anything further, then you have my kind of luck. Then you get, but start having a positive attitude towards things. And I mean, you did what you did. You told the officer that they were yours, but you weren't high, and you were fine. Now, if you were high, drunk, and you were driving like a bat out of hell, they would have fucking thrown you in there right away, and they wouldn't even have to worry about it. So you're kind of in the clear. You're kind of just worrying about things. Right. But you just need to take it with a grain of salt. You did your did. You did what you did. It's over and done with, and just walk away from it. You'll be fine.
That is what I'm hoping. Like, the only thing I'm most worried about is like me losing Bacilla. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, but you need Bacilla. She's your. Do you have a letter saying that she's your emotional support animal?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you take that into court with you and you have everything you fucking need, then they can't take her away from you. I mean, if you would have had Bachelor with you at the time, you probably wouldn't have done this shit.
Yeah.
Because people do things out of whack when they don't have their significant other or their animal to make them feel better.
Yeah.
And I don't even know, and to be honest with you, I haven't known you long enough, but I don't know why you even had that shit on you in the first place.
I forgot all about those fucking cats.
Because the thing is that you don't need that kind of stuff. You have me. I'm your drug.
What are you making this good?
Huh?
What are you making this good?
I gotta make everything gay on me, dude. Because it's happy.
Right.
Fucking Isaac yesterday, Tabitha's boyfriend, or fiance.
Oh, they're getting married now?
Yeah, Tabitha and Isaac are getting married. The one with the 97 Camaro? Yeah. So, Isaac sends me a message. He's like, dude, where's your address at? And I'm like, why? And he goes, I don't know, because you might want to come over someday. And I'm like, you don't want to come over to my house right now? It's a fucking mess. I said, I got Amazon boxes all over the place. Dildos on the couch.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. I just was saying that for joking. And he started laughing. He's like, really, man? I was like, yeah, you want to come over there.
That's something right now.
Yeah, it's got whips and chains everywhere.
Yeah, there was some random girl on that line. I said she sent me that. I'm like, right now it's not a good time. I told her, I got to clean up my apartment because I just had a massive orgy party. I still got all my whips and chains and all my other stuff laying out and about. I need to get all cleaned up for my doctors, making everything.
So, the girl that lives beneath you now, you got her taken care of?
Yep.
She doesn't like you now, or what?
She's not talking to me.
Really?
She's very... Like, she is trying to no longer talk to me.
Wow.
This morning I saw her and I didn't bother giving her the attention or anything. Like,
Oh. Well, so Zach and I, from Minnesota After Dark, we made it apparent that what we're going to do after every meet is we're going to go to a bar.
Okay.
So, like, when it gets to be like 12 o'clock or 11:30, we're just going to leave the car meets and we're just going to go to a bar. Because we're going to get the fuck out of there. Because, you know, sometimes Zach and I get up there, and Zach, Aaron, me, and whoever wants to go to the bar who's over 21, we'll all go to the bar and we'll just have fucking fun and we'll sit there and drink. Because, you know, Zach will have like maybe 2 twisted teas and that's about it. And then his girlfriend will get kind of messed up or whatever. And then, you know.
Wait, I think I saw this girlfriend the other day here in the mall. Some girls.
Yeah. She was walking around with her friends. One of her, she's trying to hook me up with one of her girlfriends.
Oh, nice.
No. She says she's really weird, dude. She's got kids too, but I said, I don't care. Kids are fine. As long as they're not mine. She's like, what? Damn, Mom. So, yeah. I'm just, you know, tired.
Oh, I got some new stuff.
Oh, yeah? What do you got?
Enhancement.
Ooh.
For mines.
Cool. Enhancement for mines?
Yeah, like when I line up the beard kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like every week I'm gonna be buying. So I got black, I got light brown. I need to buy one more. And then I have 3 colors. I need to find one for blonde.
You need to find one for white.
That too. I mean, I could just see baby powder for that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, baby powder. Yeah, pretty much.
Or what is that? No. I have some talc powder that's white, but I have another one at home that has a scent to it.
I don't know what time it was when I went to bed last night, but I had like 13 hours before I had to be at work.
Yeah.
I don't have to be at work until 9. So I'm not getting up until like 8 o'clock. So I think as soon as I get done here, I'm going to go home and sleep for 5 hours. No, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know what that thing is that's going on in the parking lot. It's like some kind of like paranormal circus or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like some kind of thing that like Insane Clown Posse should do the music for.
Oh, I'm kind of curious if there's installation going on here showing up at the admin center.
What?
Are they?
Yeah.
They are?
What? Iterate? What?
That's not damn Joe.
Oh, I don't know what's gonna end up happening with that because there was next people that were showing up and there was other people that were there, and I mean it was kind of like Michael really didn't say anything. He didn't really, talk to us or anything. He kind of just let it happen. And I told Michael, I was like, you need to stop with that bullshit because things are gonna escalate. And Michael's like, well, this is my team, and that's why I said. That's why I said to Zach, I said, you need to get the hell out of here at like 11 o'clock because it starts to get really boring around here.
Yeah. I don't respect that at all, but like, the shit that Joe pulled, that was uncalled for.
Well, yeah.
He should have first brought that up to Michael. And if he had like
The entire documents of it, like, I actually got back on the St. Lucius.
What's
and
it?
the first thing that popped up on my feed was what Joe posted.
Yeah, because that was the last thing you did on the site.
No, like I made a whole new account and everything.
And there's also somebody started shooting Joe now.
Yeah.
Calling him out. And I was reading some comments and somebody actually posted the investigation reports. And I'm like, why was this not brought up in Michael first?
Well, the thing is that's exactly what they did to Dan. They brought up what happened with Dan on the stupid page. That's what they did. And so they did the same thing to Joe and throw Joe under the fucking bus, but, nobody has the balls to do that.
I mean, like, the investigation reports that came to Dan.
Somebody actually posted over to saying how shitty it is on that feed. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, why was this not brought up to Michael? Like, this whole heading could have been avoided if this was brought up to Michael.
Well, a lot of things get brought up to Michael, but Michael kind of doesn't really, have the time or patience to deal with it.
That's part of being a leader of a car club. It's either you have the patience to deal with it, or you don't.
Well,
If you don't have the patience, then it's best not to invest the time and effort into it.
Well, that's what they're trying to get all the admins together. They're trying to make me an admin because Zach wants to push me to be an admin. And they want to change the name. They want to get something that draws people there.
I mean, they're going to have to change the name because of all this BS that Joe started.
And I told them, I said, dude, take Tracks Revolution. That's my car club for 28 years that I've been running, and I still own the rights to it. If you take Tracks Revolution, it's not really mine. I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the best names for a car club.
Yeah.
And if we spent more time going to tracks and stuff, it'd be a whole different ballgame.
Very.
Because I mean, Cyrus, she wants to go out to BIR, she wants to race and stuff, and she wants to drive her car around the track, which is cool.
Reminds me.
What?
Where's this girl that popped up that added me?
new friend. You added her, didn't you?
Abby?
Abby?
What's her name?
Abby Joe?
I don't know what her last name was.
If it's Abby Joe, that's my friend. She's just a recent friend. She'd be a brand new, a recent friend that you just added.
I didn't add her though.
Oh.
When I saw her account popped up, I was like, oh shit, another one of those fake accounts. But I saw that you were friends with her.
Abby Johnson? If it's Abby Johnson, then she's a fake profile. She says she's from Minneapolis. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm later.
But yeah, some of the people that follow me, the only reason why they follow me is because the last name is KamoKlauZ, and they think I'm a person that can get them stuff, and they act really shady towards me.
They think you can get all the gifts, get your L's working.
Yeah, right.
Crack out the whip. Come on, Johnny, come on. Whatever.
You know, with you just saying it, you'll never make it as Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
With you just saying that, you'll never make it as a Santa Claus.
You're right, I wouldn't.
If you were in the sleigh with that kind of an attitude, the reindeer would look at you and go, "What the fuck?" I'm sorry, I gotta laugh.
You're like, what kind of fucking plantation looking ass cracker is this guy?
The reindeer would turn around and snort at you and be like, "What?"
Good job, you need to get some rock candy.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
That made my teeth. On Jolly, on. Oh god. Too many names.
Now hurry up. Rock candy be at home.
Comet and Donner would look at you and be like, "Motherfucker, what?"
You know who rock candy is, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, first time somebody introduced me to rock candy, I was like, what the fuck?
So your hearing is when? June?
No, 28th of this month.
Okay, 28th of May, okay. So you got 5 days.
Yep.
Or you have like 7 days.
Something like that.
Because it's the 21st today.
Probably, yeah, 7 days.
You know what you do? You just have a positive attitude about everything. Bring everything that you need to the courtroom, you know?
Yeah, not trying to get the body footage, but let's take it serious, not on that.
But the thing is that you just need to go in there. You need to be like, yeah, it was me. I forgot about him in my car because I was going through a long time of depression after the military, and you know, just be yourself. Just go in there, be truthful, and you know, everything will be fine. Dude, I love it when people like stop. They look in that mirror, or they look in that window at me about 4 times, and then they start walking again because they think it's like really cool that like, you know, my hair looks the way that it does. Right. I had a lady last night tell me that I was Dog the Bounty Hunter. What? She was at the bar. She's like, "Oh my god, you look like Dog the Bounty Hunter." I'm like, "I'm not here for you." And then I had this one guy online tell me, he's like, "Dude, what part of Minnesota are you from?" I'm I'm from just around, and he's like, that's so cool. And then I got on this thing called Vikings and Shield Maidens. It's a group that I got on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, man, I think they should start up a show for like Vikings and Shield Maidens that has like a Jersey Shore kind of idea and call it the Nordic Shore.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I would love to be on something like that.
Once I shaving, let's get out to that beard.
Hammer! Oh my god. My frohawk is like totally fucked up. Somebody's
It's all flat.
I know, I swear I've been sleeping. Oh shit. Jack, were you having sex last night? No, I wasn't. Bad head. Good lord.
Oh, I thought that was a spider in your beard at first. Like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't be surprised. There's so many creepy crawlies in my fucking house.
You know who can fix that?
Maslow.
I'm forgetting the company's name. They usually use ants in their commercial.
Oh, Orkin?
Yeah.
I used to be a pest control person. I know the competitors.
For each region?
Well, I worked for Home Paramount. In the Leesburg Chronicles of my story, when I worked for Home Paramount Pest Control Service in Virginia, I worked for that office, that branch, and it was a really cool branch. We had a guy named Eddie Pressgraves. He was the boss, and he was like the coolest fucking dude ever. He drove a Mustang. He thought he was like the coolest guy in the world, and he would bet on horse races all the time. Mm-hmm. And he'd take my ass to the track, and I would drive him as he got drunk. And every time I took his ass to the track, he'd forget how much money he had on him and just would give it to me.
Oh, God.
He'd be like, for driving me around and keeping me out of getting a DUI, he's like, here you go. And I'm like, okay. He's like, what's this gonna do? I have no. Is it blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's purple hair dye.
Oh, okay.
It's that purple shampoo.
Okay.
It's actually turning it gray. So when you start washing it out, it'll start turning the tones and the brassiness and everything else. It'll start taking it out. That's why the top looks so white. That's why this is starting to turn grayish white. Because I'm starting to use purple shampoo. Which you would know that if you were a cosmetologist.
That's just not something I blow into. Like, I know purple can do things like that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Dude, you just need to. Dude, if you got your cosmetology license, it wouldn't be a bad thing for you to have.
I would get it if they didn't make me have to go through makeup, waxing.
But you won't. No, but you need to have that kind of stuff in your repertoire because it'll help you make more money.
Yeah, and also so whenever it comes to renewing, it's cheaper for me to be a barber than it is to be a cosmetologist because cosmetologists have to do continuous education and prove that they've been doing all that. And I'm just like, nah.
You know what you could do? You could go get your cosmetology license. You could learn how to do it for like 1 or 2 years, and then let it lapse, and just keep your barber's license.
True.
Then you would know how to do the stuff and have it in your repertoire, but then not have to worry about going back and doing it. It would help you out, but it's just a suggestion. What do I know?
You're KamoKlauZ.
Yeah, I mean, I look like a fucking shitty version of Sean Connery.
Who the hell's Sean Connery?
You don't know Sean Connery?
No, celebrity's in terrible way.
Yeah, you know Sean Connery. Shut the fuck up. Sean Connery was Bond.
James Bond?
Yes.
The first one?
Like the best one.
I want to do the second and third.
Sean Connery was the best Bond. Look it up. It's like he did the most. I think he did the most movies. He's been in movies like The Rock, and he's been in like all kinds of like cool movies. Dude. Sean Connery's amazing.
Hey, was he The Rock's coach?
The Rock's?
Yeah.
No, he was in the movie The Rock, which was a military movie where they were on Alcatraz.
They talking about Sylvester Stallone.
No. Sylvester Stallone was in a movie with with Arnold, and they were together in a movie called The Expendables.
Yep, seen that.
Yeah. The fucked up thing is did you know that they have never approached The Rock to be in the movie The Expendables? Because they never want him in the movie? That's what I heard. And I don't know why they never wanted him in the movie. I thought he would have been a good, I thought he would have been a good asset for it, but he...
I think they just wanted like OGs, like the old timers.
Mm-hmm.
And The Rock isn't really quite the old timer quite yet.
No.
He's getting there, but
He's not up there in age. The Rock is like... I think The Rock is only like maybe 10 or 12 years older than me.
something like that.
So you gotta understand, I'm old. I mean, I'm 45.
I mean, you got the grace.
And I got everything, going for me, but, it's just funny how, like, everything is starting to, like, I'm starting to become legendary. I'm not really saying that I'm well seasoned, but, I don't like calling myself old. I don't like using the word old. I never have.
Nobody does.
Because I only call things old when it's like car parts and shit,
Yeah.
I don't like calling somebody old. I never.
Call my car old.
But I just don't understand, like, why the hell, like, they've never used The Rock in any of those kind of movies, but they've always used him in weird stuff that you would never see him in.
Doom.
Yeah, like Doom and, like...
Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furious, Year One. I mean, I don't know why the hell he was, like... I mean, he plays a good character, but he also just, Moana or whatever the hell it is. I mean, he was in that, and he was a great actor. He's a great person. But
You're welcome.
Yeah, you can't have that on because it'll copyright it.
Damn, I can't play my music?
Well, because what happens is it asks me for the copyrights to the music when we go live. Duh. I'll be gone soon.
Facebook.
Yeah. But I mean, he is a great actor. He does act really well.
Yeah.
And when he plays next to like supporting roles like Kevin Hart, I'll tell you right now, I don't like him.
He's annoying.
Yes, he's one of the most annoyingest actors in the world. I mean, he's a great guy, but he comes off as annoying. Yeah. And Will Ferrell's a great actor, but he does the same shit over and over and over again. We've seen it enough. Like some of the lines or the punchlines he throws are exactly the same.
Was he an elf?
Was he an elf?
Yeah.
Yes.
Santa!
Yeah. I mean, he does that loud, that Santa or Dad or what, like he always yells to his, his castmates, But I mean, I can't sit here and act.
What happened?
Did a person come in here?
No. KamoKlauZ here is the only one that's walked in.
Just me. But I mean, but Kevin Hart, he comes off as annoying, and he comes off as trying to be an actor that's really cool. But I mean, yeah, he probably asked me, well, then why don't you act? And I'm like, dude, I would.
But not all of us get that.
But not all of us get that, that Hollywood part. We don't get that, thing.
The opportunity to do acting.
No, we don't.
Like when I was growing up, they won't let me do modeling, acting, none of that.
Yeah, and I wanted to do modeling, acting, and whatever. That's why I used to talk to myself and hold up a radio. My parents always thought I was weird. I've always wanted to be a sportscaster. That's why I always used to watch basketball games and record them all the time.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Pretty much. Good
Morning. This is Runt Dower. Ho-wee-oh, Ho-Chi-Minh, ho-wee-oh. That's from Good Being Now. They were on the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Oh, the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Oh, the Ho Chi Minh Trail.
The Blob. What was it? The name of the movie?
Yeah, the Blob.
The Reno thing.
Yeah. No, that's Flubber.
Flubber? Oh.
Yeah. Flubber was one of Robin Williams' favorite movies.
It was a good movie.
I miss Robin Williams. Goodwill. He was in.
A lot of people still miss him to this day. I mean, he was like an icon.
Yeah, he was an iconic person. He was really cool. He was one of my favorite comedians. I loved him. I mean, I watched him in Mork and Mindy. That was a show that he was in back in the day. He played an alien.
That's not how you talk. What's the poker face?
I don't know.
Come on, keep it straight.
What you gonna do?
Keep it straight. Does it taste good? Tastes like calcium.
It tastes like fingernails.
Damn. We all know how that tastes. Hey, yesterday we lost power for a short period.
Oh yeah.
One side of mall loses power, and I'm just like, wait. It's all Excel. Why is that sound like that? But then again, Excel energy fucking sucks.
Don't say that.
I do. I keep telling like, hey, I don't want to talk to robots. I want to talk to a human being.
Well, they can't do that. They have to hire somebody from to work in the call center, and they have to hire somebody from India.
Right? Nice if Donald Trump put out there, oh, you hiring a call center outside the country? Guess what? Every single person that you hire, you got paid X amount of fees.
Yep.
Oh.
Hi. What's up, man? Is he dead? Sorry I'm late. Wants to go there. Oh man, actually it's very decent for me today.
I probably got a lot of those. When I sneeze, I look like a party favor.
Confetti?
Yeah, funfetti comes flying out of my
Oh,
nose
John,
when I
make it sure.
sneeze.
We got two places that stay, which is the only kids we sent.
What, first, second, third?
Fourth and fourth.
Okay.
One has a chance next year to win a state title. Yeah, the other one was went to Naples.
As soon as you do that, it's like I go into like a braided face mask.
He took it hard, the senior. He better than I expected, but he wanted his goal was to win it, and he lost in overtime.
Overtime?
To make the state finals. Yeah, he had that match too. But the other kid, he was happy just to be there and get on the podium for the first time.
No.
I think she's Russian.
I hope so.
You still go to
The
Russia.
team itself is just
Fork,
so
not
good.
road. Road, fork.
That experience.
Don't you forget the lather machine on me, bro.
Yeah, he's going
Right there, I got the
college
towel.
dress, so
I know.
respect.
I'm like, don't you fucking not lather me. I bought that for you. That's my investment right there.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
I try not to be a dick about it, but
You understand
oh,
that
it feels so
where-
fucking good.
The back of your head is smiling.
I know it is. Not the only heavy.
Konnichiwa.
I slept with my fucking mask on or my like a crease on my
I have no idea who that is.
What's that, a thing to cover your eyes?
No, it covers my hair so it doesn't get on. It's just like a
Next
shower
time
cap
somebody
or
does it, go me out.
a silk bonnet, I guess.
Hey, Kyra, what you been on my phone? Yeah, you stay on YouTube.
What's the bread?
I'll just be out here right now. It's almost over though.
It was that in June or
Like in the end of May.
right there, man.
And one week is still.
College, yeah, all the colleges are done now. Schools are done.
Right through May.
Some schools are still active and
Memorial
they'll
Day
be out by
Monday, and I
next
said
month,
last
next
week
month.
is, I think the last day is on Friday next week.
Is it Memorial Day this weekend? Or
This Monday. Well, next Monday, excuse me. Well, yeah.
Yeah, Memorial's Day is next Monday.
Right?
Isn't it the 28th?
Yep.
Damn.
Live me, I was fine, man.
Yeah, man. We were working outside, and that's the only reason why I was able to come in today. I would have came in yesterday, but you didn't have any. All this rain's killing us.
Yeah, I know, I've been seeing all my construction guys working in here this
Right?
week.
You want me to open it?
I got rained out.
Yeah. Just a
Wipe it down. Gotta put that bird dookie on my head.
Hey, you know what they say? A bird pooping on somebody is good luck.
What kind of luck you got going on there?
I don't
You
know.
watched the game last night?
I watched that bullshit.
Weird kind of luck. Actually,
Full of it, bro.
back when I was like in middle school, my mother
It's
and I
not,
were pretty
it's
on
not
Lake
cool to,
Road
like,
on our way back
I'm
home.
gonna be honest,
Last
like,
month.
if it's not like a super
And,
hard foul, I don't think it needs to be called.
You see Shay just flopping around.
She was like smoking a
takes the
cigarette.
fun out of it. Like,
Sticks her
Minnesota
arm out like
Vikings
this,
started
got
off
bird
with
flu on her.
right?
Right.
And then they started to come back with all the little free throws and shit.
Right.
That
Chances
was
of that
excessive.
happening, man.
And even the one we challenged,
Yeah, the one that just
I just fell. And that's what I'm saying. Like, how is that? And then imagine if you would have replayed it. You see what I'm saying? They would have reviewed it. That's just another foul call. Shea gets 2 more free throws.
Exactly.
Like, that's not a good look, man. They gotta do something to make it a little bit more interesting.
Right. There's like so many still shots throughout the game where it's like Shay's not even getting touched and his face is like dramatic. His
You know,
mouth
like
is
he's actually
open.
getting hit. He's selling it.
Yeah, like he just got punched.
These refs, man, like there's no way that the commissioner's looking at that and you're not gonna say anything, dude. Like that next game, I guarantee Minnesota wins the next game.
Did you see?
Well, it seems like
Anthony
Disney is
getting
finally
the ball
starting
at
to
him?
whittle more and more into
You know what's
Republic.
going on. They knows what's up. You're a bitch.
Straight up.
So
Yeah,
Star-
they're starting to do a lot of Star Wars movies now.
The only reason
well,
I'm
it's
not
like they're
overly
finally like
upset
listening to the
because
fans.
I played ball my whole entire life.
At least it
And
seems
so
like that.
if I can manipulate the refs and give me a foul, you gotta believe I'm gonna do it, especially with the
Right, you
championship.
can't
They,
It's not
They
his
tried to do a
fault.
movie in older
Exactly.
Republic. Keanu Reeves, I hope,
Kobe
is
did it,
the
you know, Michael
Darth
Jordan,
Revan.
they all talked about it.
Oh
They said,
shit, Reeves is gonna
you know,
be Darth
Kobe
Revan.
had like a whole.
Well, I'm hoping.
So,
Yeah, he'd be the best player for that.
Kobe had a fucking,
Cause he looks like,
each rep.
cause he looks like, he looks like
They were good at calling what they were good at.
KamoKlauZ,
They didn't
or
know it.
KamoKlau's
So
dad.
he would use that to his advantage.
Who?
Remember KamoKlauZ?
Kylo Ren?
Yeah, Kylo Ren. Cause he looks like him.
That's
That's not-
The ref
that's-
standing here and the ref standing here.
Han Solo's
You
son.
know the spot.
Yeah, that's Han
You can get
Solo's
away
son.
with, you know,
But I thought Keanu Reeves was related to him.
That's crazy.
I thought Keanu Reeves' character was related to Kylo.
No.
Okay.
So Kylo,
But yeah, everybody
I mean,
plays that
Darth
game.
Revan predates Kylo Ren and Star
I
Wars.
wasn't
Oh,
back
okay,
in the
good.
day,
My bad,
in
my
the
bad,
early
sorry.
2000s, so I wasn't able to see.
I think Jordan got more so.
So like,
Jordan
Darth Revan was in the Old
That makes
Republic.
sense. It's almost like LeBron right now. If he fucking goes up the screen,
That's like
he's
during
gonna
the
go
Jedi
with- that's
Civil
what
War
Jordan
and all
did.
that.
You see it.
No, there's
And the Mandalorian
there's
Wars.
one
Like the
good one.
Mandalorian Wars have been
You know what I'm
hinted.
talking about? With
Yeah,
the
well,
ref?
he's like, I didn't see it,
Many
Michael,
of
but
them.
I'm
Star
Yeah, you
Wars,
know, he
TV
texted him up,
series,
bro. I was like,
some of the movies as
He's
well.
like, holy cow, dude, like, he's on his meat.
And it's
I
not
believe
for him
he
to
can.
put
He's not
down
gonna
the
say Mike, but I believe it.
He's like hugging him and
I know,
everything. It's like,
sorry.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh man, that's bad.
but yeah, it seems like Shay's on the verge of getting those kind of calls.
Oh.
Man, Edwards getting hacked around. I don't know, man.
But also, if you look at everything, though, I think the entire team besides Randall and Ant, they were like fucking like 9 for like 38 or something.
Yeah, Randall started off hot and Ant was, Nas Reed's son.
They missed there. They're like 0 for 8, 0
Yeah.
for 11, and they were
Even
terrible.
Shenzo's been struggling, yeah.
Fucking Rudy Gobert got 2 fouls on first. So their whole team fucked up yesterday. It ain't just, it's part of, a lot of it is Shea, but.
Yeah, McDaniels fouled out with like 6 minutes left.
No, they're gonna lose like this, that's for sure. Guarantee Minnesota takes this.
Yeah, I'm not worried about losing on the road. It'd be nice to see one tomorrow.
They need to win one on the road. They're gonna
What do we think about
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
If they
What
go
up?
2-0,
So,
and then
thinking
God forbid
about
Oklahoma steals one here,
researching
it's
into
game over.
fragrances,
Straight up.
making them out.
They
Yeah.
have to win
Whole
one.
base.
It's not even up for debate.
But
Yeah, it's
having
you
it
can't
based
compare
off
us like we
of
did last
historical
year.
figures as to where they're from.
That's the thing
Yeah.
that I don't get, man. With Ant,
And
the starting
where
power,
they're
I don't think
from
he
determines like
understands.
what the ingredients are going to be
I might be
inside.
wrong. He's young. And one thing I know for sure,
Like,
those guys in Oklahoma City, right now, they're talking about how did Julius House
let's say Donald Trump.
burn their ass
I
up.
believe he's from New
For sure
York.
they're
If I
talking
recall
about
correctly,
it.
not that
Can't allow Ant to be
I recall correctly, he's from New
He
York
doesn't
State.
understand the fear, I don't think that he
So
puts
I
in.
go
Put
over
2
there
hands on
or
him.
to contact
2 guys
somebody.
on him.
Like, fuck that. You guys
Gather
be the one to
some
fucking make it happen,
fragrances
bro.
or
We need at least
fragrances,
30 or better from you.
yeah,
Your
plants.
18 points is not going to cut.
And
Yeah,
process them into oils
You're more than
and make
capable of that.
fragrances. And then if you
Randall's
purchase
gonna
the
do that
packs
shit
of
again.
them,
He's been doing it the whole playoff series.
it'll come like a
always
little
done.
card or like a summary of their
Ants
whole
gotta do
history.
it. Fucking roll
From the time they were born to the time,
Yeah, for real.
whatever.
Yeah, the Jordan cologne did that.
Ant needs to be
They did?
more aggressive.
When you bought the, so the Michael Jordan cologne was made out of 23 different fragrances. And so when you bought the Jordan cologne at Christmas time, you could get a bottle, a sample bottle of all the different fragrances that were put together to make the Jordan cologne, which is 23
You're
colognes.
not getting that whistle. You gotta go.
And
Attack the
so,
rim, dude. There's so
if
just
you-
7 for 3 is
you know,
just
if you made a cologne called
you're not
like
dropping.
if you say you used Donald Trump, you called it the Don or something like that, and you use different fragrances and you put an individual bottle of each different fragrance into the thing, and it took like 5 fragrances to make Donald Trump or make the Don, you know, and then it smelled really, really well, you know, and then it has its own little bottle, and then you can buy it as the Don. Because see, they do that with the Fabled Beard Company. Fabled Beard Company uses different fragrances, but they don't put an individual bottle in each fragrance. They just tell you what it came from, what it's mixed from. But see, I wish they would, you know, break it down into different fragrances, and then basically you can try the fragrances individually, or you can try it all together mixed in the bottle.
Get that big man found out. The game's over. It's over.
Yeah.
Rudy's gonna fucking dominate. Nas
I'm fine.
gonna dominate. Randall's gonna dominate.
Well, I had a cramp.
He's soft. He's 7'3", but he's soft.
You get a
So
cramp?
he gets hard
Cramp.
coming out of there. He's the big problem.
But
Stop turning the
see,
fucking ball
I used to
over.
make my own cologne too. I had a cologne. I took CK1,
I would go to
CKB,
jail, bro.
and
They would have to
Juke
get this guy the fuck out of
cologne. I
here.
took 3 colognes,
I would put a little
mixed them together and called it
guy in,
Thunderclap.
all the dirty work. Like you're in here to fuck shit.
And
up.
it
I don't
was,
want you to score.
and it
I just
was
want you to run that shit
the only
through
thing, the
someone's
only
chest.
reason why I couldn't sell it is because it
You don't
used
gotta-
Calvin
you don't gotta
Klein
make the shot, just run it
B
into
and
the
1
shit.
mixed
You know how tough
together,
that is to contain
and then you use juke. So you use somebody else's colognes that were already made.
That's terrifying.
But if I would have like mixed up my own berries and mixed up my own oils and stuff,
Then you start to think
and
about,
then did
you
the
know,
fragrances, I could have done it by
personally,
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, confidence.
And I own the rights to
One kid, he was fast.
a cologne called Thunderclap. I actually, you know, that's my name for the cologne. So like nobody can take it. But I don't have it anymore, so it's probably gone. So probably somebody could take it if they wanted to. But like, all you have to do to make your own colognes is basically put your own kind of fragrances into it, mix it together, and then just try it out. 'Cause that's how colognes are made. They're just different oils. Put into bath soaps or something.
But I'm gonna go to that game Monday though.
Oh yeah, Monday's at home.
Yeah, they're coming here Saturday, Monday.
I gotta look and see what the whole process is.
I was looking at tickets.
I want my clones to be oil based and not alcohol.
$100
Yeah, because alcohol burns.
That might be some
Well, it's not
tickets.
that. It's more so
$200.
because oil based will last longer than alcohol based.
You want decent
Like
seats,
most of
you
the
can pay $5,
clones that you would see nowadays,
I was looking at lower level, and I was like, that's a
Anything like
grand for
Walmart,
right
a
there.
cheap
It's like,
cologne.
Oh, no,
They're all
if it's just
alcohol
you going by
Well, that's
yourself,
what
like, one ticket,
that's what bod is.
you pay like $6,
Bod Man
$7,
cologne, that's
really nice
alcohol based.
and the fragrance don't last as long
Nope.
compared to that.
seats.
Like,
Yeah, all the time.
yeah, I'm not doing that myself. Saturday though, that's Saturday, game 3.
Tomorrow, this game.
alcohol based doesn't last as long compared to the oil based.
No.
Halfway through the day,
You only get one.
BBO kicks in.
Only doing one day out.
Monday now, it's the conference.
Right now, it's on all
Get
days.
this shit over with. It's usually
That's
over by
probably
like June
me.
12th.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's probably me.
14th.
No,
I just woke up, you know.
it's me.
Well, I deodorant too. So.
I think they only get like a
Yeah, it's me.
2 or 3 day break once the conference finals is over.
I'll
and
call it
back to
count.
championship.
4K.
Oh, it's me. I smell like ass.
I just, and like if I was on their team for real, if you think about last year and then this year and how fortunate they are, and then if they do go to the championship, they gotta play the
Yeah, so I started messing with the coast with
That's
the
such an easy
all
championship,
they do is
bro.
stare
This is
inside
the
of here.
perfect year right
Well,
now.
Yeah.
Giannis is getting traded.
When
this
it comes
year.
to
Brown's coming back, super healthy. The best team in
the
the
older
NBA,
individuals,
Cavaliers, they got put out, which is a shock.
I can tell like
Next
they're
year gonna be
older.
even fucking
I just
better.
go,
Like this has to be it right now.
regardless of being boy or girl,
Okay, so
just
you
mess
be
with
tougher.
Okay, bro.
And if it's like a kid that walks
they got
by,
people
it's
flag now. You know what I mean? Like this is gonna get out of hand. You know, LeBron's gonna have somebody that is fucking repertoire. It's just
Somebody's going. Maybe Giannis will do that.
man, look.
just entertain them.
Victor Wembanyama, the Spurs is coming back.
Celtics.
Scary, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Celtics. Oh, they're not gonna have Tatum now, so
He's coming back this year for sure.
yeah, he'll be back.
Especially by playoffs. He'll be back maybe before then.
Yeah, 9 month recovery or something.
They better stop playing with these people, man. Now is the time to do it if ever was a time. You guys went through Lakers. Got that out the way. Steph Curry got injured. That's a lesson. Sorry to say it,
Yeah.
or whatever. Then last year you swept Kevin Durant. You fucking
Yeah.
beat Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on, man. This is perfect.
Hopefully, Ant steps up though, man. Shit. Minnesota needs it.
I think each win we're gonna get, it's not gonna be his doing. It's gonna be like another fucking
Like a role player.
25-point game for Rudy or
Randall stepping up.
Randall.
Nas Reed or something.
Not 3 for 25 or something or shit like that.
Need that shit.
That's what I've noticed. Majority of the games, it was like it was a for sure win for us because the role players did their job.
Yeah.
Even Chingo though, he's starting to lose my respect a little bit.
Yeah, he's really struggling.
He's super dope on like the rebounds and
Also plays in,
yeah, but like bro, he's just throwing up breaks. Like,
that's what it seems like.
Alright.
Shea just won the MVP.
Who's that?
Oh, the basketball player that the T-Wolves are playing against.
Oh. Yeah. Sports they might as well.
No worries, dog.
I'm a hockey fan.
All good. Shea just won the MVP.
Alright.
Yeah.
Especially that you put Jokic so no brainer.
Officially.
So now you get to put out the MVP of the regular season. You know what I'm saying? It's getting better and better for him. For the MVP of the league.
Right? Just be a giant slayer.
Straight up. His legacy is gonna be dope. You know?
Yeah. Took out KD, LeBron, Steph Curry, Luka. Now I'll take out Shea, MVP, and then take out the Mecca in the finals.
I think it's gonna be like versus Cat Unum after the trade.
That's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be.
That looks
If
pretty
it is
weird.
Indiana,
Huh?
That looks pretty cool.
I truly hope they don't play Indiana. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think the whole world thinks so.
Does that look like medium brown to you?
Medium brown.
Yeah.
I don't know what you spray, like what I'm saying. Let me see. Medium brown is still like black. You gotta get like light brown or fucking actual brown in order for it to match y'all's hair texture.
Okay.
Like you can still use that on black people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I like how he says that. You can still use it on black people.
Like, yeah, you won't be able to tell the difference. I'm like medium brown, you know what I mean? That will work on my head for sure. For y'all, you gotta get like light brown.
Yeah, we're light brown.
Or don't fucking, you probably just use too much too, bro.
That could happen. It's
Because
alright.
you know, you can't see it when it's applied, but if you like fucking, exactly, see? Yeah, you can't see it when it's applied, but once you line it up, it gets darker. So you don't wanna use it until you see it, or else it's gonna be too dark. You have to just trust that it's there.
It looks pretty cool though. I mean, it's there. I mean, it's a pretty cool thing. It's like a spray can. It's a new technique. Huh? Oh.
I don't know, some of my buddies, but my buddies.
Hey, it looks fine. It looks cool now.
They go to the bar. It's like, okay.
I
hello, everybody. Crazy hair.
Yeah.
Don't tell them when they'll be back this far.
Fuck, right? Back-to-back years. All right, we can't take this shit for granted.
What's gonna happen is fucking either they're gonna get somebody dope over here, or
Are we
he's
trying?
gonna dip, bro.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's like.
He's young and arrogant. He knows he can win somewhere. He's gonna get the fuck out of here. Is what's gonna happen.
I was worried about that when they were talking about firing Finch, and I was like, I think Finch is his guy. Don't want to make him happy at all costs. Keep McDaniels, keep all his buddies, whoever's on the team.
No, this team right here is solid. It's just that after you make it 2 years in a row and get kicked out, you know.
People like Nas Reed are gonna want more money, or DiVincenzo, or
Yeah,
Conley's
he
gonna be gone. Like,
I
nah.
think they need to get Kevin Durant here though, quick. Because you know
Ronald Combs, I mean, now?
that's his idol.
Yeah, dude, I
You
was
get KD
thinking
over here,
about
it's a
that.
wrap. He'll stay for the next 5-10 years.
Yeah, that. I was thinking that. I was like, holy shit, if Kevin Durant came here.
You know, and KD's on the hunt for a ring. You know what I'm saying? Ant's on the hunt for a ring. But then they would have to get rid of somebody major.
Yeah, and then like
The
Rudy's the
game's
guy.
gone for sure.
Rudy's the guy to go, but like nobody wants him.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This team would not be the same without Rudy.
He is a defensive anchor.
Yeah, it is. So the thing is, right, the points we obviously are not expecting him to score. But like Shea, for instance, when Shea does, I watched him yesterday, it was like 3 or 4 plays, he made it to the lane, and he immediately stopped.
Yeah.
Like that's why Rudy's there. You really need basketball.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't stop if I see Julius from Shea. I'm definitely not stopping for not 3. But yeah, Rudy's a little bit different story.
Rudy.
4-time defensive player of the year, bro. That's
Yeah.
huge.
He gets a lot of shit, but the guy plays defense.
Rudy is like, I mean, he really is a team, bro. I'm not joking. He's so important to the Timberwolves.
You gotta get a Rudy jersey.
I know. There's people that you know they don't show up much on the stats, but they are relevant.
Oh, for real.
Looks good.
Like Joker playing against us.
I like it.
fucking way without
Whatever you did, it looks cool.
Right? He's gonna get his points,
But I mean,
he's
I'm-
gonna make his
I'm wanting,
I'm
I'm wanting my beard and everything to be white though.
Crazy thing
I know.
is, like that one game when you went off.
Thought I was trying to
If
enhance
he
his
does
bias and
that,
natural
that's
color was
a
out.
literal guarantee
Oh,
win.
dude.
That's the
Yeah.
problem. He's like a crowd kind of person too. They love to see him.
Other
win.
side of that, puts up 20 points.
Yeah,
He puts
like this
crazy
one.
That's
Shut
wild.
down.
No, Pro Hawk, my Pro Hawk.
They freak out.
He was
man.
scoring on some stupid.
Wait, do you
ass
see
shots
Frog Hawk or
yesterday,
Pro
man.
Hawk?
People hate
No,
that,
he-
but once they start
Yeah,
dropping,
Pro Hawk to Pro
they
Hawk.
love that.
He's like the Westbrook of big man. The scapegoat almost.
Yeah, he gets the flack for sure. And I was really hoping that Denver was gonna beat them.
You and me both. We would have had a whole injured squad. And we would have won that for sure.
Yeah.
Their whole team's injured. And then you see fucking Porter, they're investigating him for suspicion of gambling.
Oh yeah?
2 points in a game 5, yeah. You know his brother got fucking kicked out of the league for that.
Oh for real?
Yeah, his brother was in the NBA and he got kicked out for gambling on himself.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
So they think that that's what he was doing to this year. And his shoulder was
I gotta
hurt.
bring you
He was
my,
playing like ass.
what's it called?
That's gotta be like the dumbest thing
Something
ever,
old
man.
shit.
You're about to like,
Yeah.
you make the NBA and then you
I
throw it
mean,
away.
I had Velvo.
I don't think he did it because just for the simple fact that we're brothers and we enjoy the league. You get kicked out of the league for gambling. I now know that I'm under a microscope.
Yeah.
So you gotta be fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And then how much money do you need, bro?
All of it.
Degeneracy, man.
God damn. They're cutting you a check for tens of millions, literally.
Right?
And you're still betting? Like, what's the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
Just to make a couple thousand, no way you're making that money. You think you're not gonna get caught?
I could see if it was like a lesser player, somebody really gets playing time.
Even then, they caught one of them bitches, dude. Like a role player would do
Yeah.
it.
I can see low. You're a starter. Majority of the teams in the league are going to start him. There's no reason. You going to watch the game tonight?
Oh yeah. I got HBO Max, so I'll put that shit on the background.
I was thinking about it. I don't know. Unless it's a good game.
Oh yeah.
But if I see somebody go about like 15 or 30
going through, I said it when NC Boston, they were up by like 30 points. I was like, yeah, I was like over the second quarter.
I don't even know who wins.
Did you want to go hard?
I don't get it. They're fast as fuck. They don't have a go-to guy. That's super nice.
Yeah, they just got their point guard.
They got their team. That's it. So there's not one person you have to worry about.
I think they're the tough matchup. Where it's like Brunson, you got Brunson.
That's it.
Man up cat.
Indiana don't make Indiana is like, I ain't gonna lie, the perfect finals is no good to Indiana. They're like one of the same thing, not one except that Indiana has the same thing. The role players play
Yeah, unselfish.
unselfish basketball. That's what wins. That would be so entertaining.
Celtics did that last year, and they had star power.
You gotta like, you know, when you fucking had some guy, okay, see, it was like some else can do for you. Give us this point. I never even heard of that. What the fuck is that? When you got that right there, you're good.
Yeah, I think you're right with the whole OKC Indiana thing, but the people want T-Wolf, or at least I want
You know,
T-Wolf.
I'm pretty sure T-Wolf is a fan favorite, and the history of basketball, I think New York is another fan favorite.
Yeah.
New York's been getting shitted on, I mean, for years.
You see them throwing trash at a fan at their game?
Yeah.
Or even Wendy, like one of those correspondents that does anchors, they're throwing shit at it too.
Bro. That's the only problem I have. God forbid if New York wins, you're gonna fuck that city up.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't understand. They ain't won.
And they'll fuck us to up too.
Yeah, they're here.
Yeah. It's like Philadelphia fans. Yeah.
That's the one city I don't like, essentially, because of their family.
But for real, man.
Every sport.
The worst. The worst.
When they start spitting on people, that's kind of like I would go to jail for that.
Oh, yeah, that's a green light right there.
Straight up and down, I would go to jail. I would try to fucking rip your head off.
Right here is almost one curl.
And they were throwing like curls and beer cans and shit like that.
Yeah, because it's going into the throw hop. I always go like this. Take my hands and
Yeah,
I go
Philly
into the
fans
middle.
literally ate horse shit after they won the
That's
Super
why it
Bowl.
doesn't.
For real?
There's a fan that literally picked up horse poop and ate it. Sorry. But yeah, that's Philadelphia fans for you.
What the?
Dude, man, I went to a Philadelphia-Baltimore Ravens game one time, and there were Philly fans that were jumping over top of me to get to this Baltimore Ravens fan, and they fucked up Santa Claus, man. They fucked up Santa Claus at a damn game.
Yeah, that checks out.
I mean, Philadelphia fans are nuts.
Yeah, I would never go there.
They're not bulletproof, I'll tell you that.
No, they're not.
I wish they would do that shit to me. That's one of my biggest fears of being in a setting like that, like a game or something. Oh, you could go. Somebody fucking does something like that, I would fuck around. I'll fuck everybody up. It's like, anytime I get my hands on somebody, I swear to God.
It won't. That's why you need to use that gel that I'm talking about.
Right? Like, you can never wear.
The gel that I have is like called Gorilla Snot or some shit like that or whatever.
Literally,
You ain't
could get
asked
mugged.
for it.
Yeah.
Chris has it.
Are you good, bro? You want to catch a card?
I got a card.
I did that at the bar once. I got into it.
Oh no.
Because she saw I was talking to her.
Dude, it looks like a
He
wave.
walked up and he punched the motherfucker.
Just a wave,
So I
and you're
grabbed him
sitting
and I went
on
to
top
pull
of the
him up.
world.
And like, while in the midst of that, she's like grabbing him and pulling him back. In my mind, I'm like, you're the reason it started. It took everything in me not to. I
Just
swear
clock
to
her?
God, I didn't do it though. I just.
Oh,
Hey, Carl, bring my phone real quick.
That's good self-control. There.
Oh, it was just that. Well, I know that. I'm too big for that shit. Man. I'm gonna look at that. Let me see. Oh, man, the problem is this dude, like.
I got most of them.
I know you're doing good.
So the thing was,
Just like right here.
Yeah, you gotta take like a curler, like a curling iron, and
I roll it.
I got a flat iron somewhere at
Turns
home.
out.
yeah, I gotta bring you my beard iron.
There we go.
There we go. Now it's like timmering.
So you would be friendly.
Just that talking next to me, you know, oh,
Her man or brother?
brother. And that's another thing, like, okay, I understand you want to protect your sister.
Yeah.
That's one
Just to
thing.
punch somebody though?
There you go.
That's much better.
Yo, it's gonna fall down when I go to take a nap anyway.
At least you got one.
Put that room on the floor. It don't belong in the air.
Yeah, that's down. That's why I've never gotten. Was that recently?
Like 2 years ago at Mitten Station of all places.
Yeah.
But I just put my shit. I had like 4 stitches or something. Go ahead, shoot this girl.
Good worker out here. Alright, we'll appreciate it, Buddha. I'll try to get in some more often, man. Schedule.
So if I see some of those cheap tickets, bro, I'm gonna just send them your way because I seen one last season. The last series was like, well, granted it didn't have Curry, but it was like $96.
Really?
I don't know. I was gonna do it, but I wanted to see Curry, bro. I ain't finna sit here and watch Draymond Green fucking parents around.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, I'll send some your way though.
Cool. Good looks, man.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
You have another appointment?
Why? If you hurry up, maybe.
Is this all?
I mean, I'm not doing the job you are. You tell me, is it all? Do you see any more hair?
I see some right there.
So you gotta pay you if you clean up over there.
You what?
You gotta pay them.
Alright.
I'm telling you, I'm working for free.
Dude, this this light here that you got plugged in, you know that's a, what's it called, light for, yeah, for doing, bless you.
What?
It's a thing for doing social
What?
media.
Yeah, leave those, Carl. You
Because
ain't
your
gonna
phone
carry
goes in
nothing.
the
I
middle
told
of
you
that.
about that.
Yeah,
Stop
I know.
doing that.
She would have told me that it was a phone in the middle of
What?
it.
I thought you'd been observed.
I'm not.
And
I'm gonna
decide
bring
not
food
to
back here. I'm
use
not
mine.
hungry. I'm not using it. What are you asking? Okay, come on. Just put those things down. You're not
Begin
gonna
your
carry it.
No, it's just like when you sprayed it was like really weird tickling. You know, like, what the fuck? That's like, never felt that before. See, that's another person on fucking Twitch right there. He's telling me that I have to go to a different fucking thing because I'm trying to get free subscribers. Which is bullshit. I'm not
Prime
trying
Live
to,
Studio?
Yeah, it's telling me to use a different studio program because he's telling me to quit. It's telling me that I'm taking up space on Twitch. Well, this is what I think to everybody on Twitch. I hate people on Twitch. I just use it because Twitch is one of those accounts that, like, I want to stop the girls licking the fucking microphone on the goddamn Twitch thing. Yeah, they do that fucking cow lick thing on fucking Twitch, and it's annoying as fuck.
Oh, that whole. Ooh.
Yeah, they do the ooh thing, and then they lick the microphone, and it's like not for work or not safe for work stuff or whatever. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Alright.
I'm done.
Yeah. Did everything I can do.
Okay.
I have done with my arsenal at least.
All right, Tristan's done, y'all. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. Only took an hour.